everybody. We're here at the Glass Academy. Hopefully the sound's working great. Still working with our new tech, figuring it out, lining it up. It is a most gorgeous day, super foggy out and super warm still, and the leaves are falling, and it's just really, really gorgeous. So join on in. It's the Annealer reveal. It's about 1:30 exactly, honestly, on the nose. And people are watching on the YT and the FB. And when you guys join in, let us know what's up, what's happening, Wendy. People are slowly trickling in. We got some pretty sweet pieces. We went pretty out of control. 3 custom orders on this show. Picked out a giveaway from our most recent product release that we're going to be giving away next week. And it should be pretty darn cool. Now my head is right on the banner, so we're going to keep toying with the setup, and eventually we'll put down some tape marks on the floor so that we do this whole process the same every time. Just speaking out loud, folks. But what's happening, Kelly, watching on YouTube? Kirsten's checking in. Kirsten, we just had a great meeting up front with her, working on the website. Michelle, Marissa, and I. Carol's watching. Wendy, thank you. Sounds good. Carrie's sneaking on. Don't tell the boss, Carrie. What's happening, Kelly? Just chilling. Pam. Sam, what up? She said the sound sounds amazing. Audio sounds amazing. That's what we love to hear. Bo, what's happening? And Carol is watching on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Let us know where you guys are watching from. I'm going to get into the details of what's going on here. You got the boys in the background going to town, making some gourds. Those aren't even pumpkins, those are gourds. And we've got quite a few orders actually for our transparent jewel tone pumpkins we released on the website. So those are going to be on there for a long time. It's going to be a staple of the Glass Academy. Almost the full rainbow of colors. And the one I was thinking about we didn't get in there is a recycle one. So eventually we're going to add in a recycle pumpkin, even though the photographs have already been done and everything's completed. That's my mistake. But let us know where you're watching from, you guys. We'd love to hear it. We got Indiana in the house. Mary Lou, what's happening? Linda Brodka's in the house. Aoife's in the house. And nobody's really in the house. They're just on the internet, but we're all in this collective Glass Academy house, as they say in Pittsburgh, together. California. Pammy, what's happening? Mary Lou's in the kitchen. Very cool. But yeah, we had a really great show. It was pretty hardcore, and we debuted once again our yearly selection of pumpkin slugs, which did really well. There's still a couple on the website if you guys are interested. And then we had 3 custom orders, and we got the giveaway. So I'll start off with the first piece of the house of the night, which was a super sweet one for Cornelia here. Look at this. First mug of its kind, pumpkin curl coming down the side of the glass. Look at the purple and orange swirl. Still transparent so you can see your liquid, you can see your drink. A nice thin clear foot for some extra stability on there. Beautiful Van Gogh swirl right on the front of the glass. And look at the bottom, look at this curl. That's my favorite part right there. And especially when you look down into the glass when you're finishing your drink. That's pretty gorgeous. Due to the curl being on the normal GA side, the front side of the mug, we put the stamp on this side of the mug. That's a couple of those we've done now here with when you got something funky going on here. But she went for the medium-sized handle. For me, with a little bigger hands, it's a 3-finger handle. She had held some that were too small and some that were too large. So we went for the perfect medium sizer, and she's going to come test it out. I believe I saw in the feed she said she was coming here on Thursday to be picking it up. So, and it actually is super comfy. The way this curl went on top of here, it's a perfect hold for your thumb, and just turned out really gorgeous. The colors are popping, and that's a sweet one. Designed at the Renaissance Festival to be made on the show here 2, 3, 4 weeks after the fair completed. So that's pretty cool, and the timing worked out really good. Bo said ridiculous. I love that. Bo's got some great answers. Loving it, loving it. What's happening, Tanya? Transparency is beautiful. Janet, oh man, I hope you're gonna start feeling better here soon. Relaxing, drinking some tea with some lemon in it or something. Hope you're doing amazing. Carol, Orange and Perps, you know the deal. And Michael's watching from the factory floor. I love to hear it. Michigander, fellow Michigander. So that's a beauty. That one was for Cornelia, and that one is complete and super nice. I got the orders right here. Then we had, up next, a super detailed mug here, a remake. We made one before. We wanted to add more berries and more holly, and look at how this one turned out. Double bowed, quad, how do you say 6? Triple times 2 berried, 3 berries, 3 holly berries, and then you got 3 holly leaves. And the way we did these leaves are totally different than, they've got some width to them, totally different than the way we traditionally do our leaves. Super holly-like. And the handle, he called for the 5 spheres on the back. It is super cozy. It fits super nice. This one's your leverage right here. And it just is a pretty gorgeous thing. The bow ties got curled around. You saw us working on that a little bit, so they're not sticking out completely flat. And then that white super swirl crazy pattern is just out of control. Those lines all the way down to the bottom, super swirl. And of course we signed it, custom 2022. That's a pretty intense mug. We put a lot of time into that one, some detailed work, and that is a Christmas super special. That's what that is, and that's one of the more comfortable handles I've held for my particular hand. Everyone's different, and they totally just fit different. That's the beauty of mugs. They're all different. You could hold them different ways, hold them and use them in different styles, lefty, righty, but that mug is pretty darn cozy. It's a beauty right there. Any questions, you guys? I'm watching the comments here as we do it, as we go along. So if you guys have questions, please just holler at me, shoot them in the chat, and we can discuss it. When we've got only about 45 or so people watching on these live Annealer reveals, not the traditional time that we're doing it, it's a lot more manageable for me to see what's going on and watch it than during the show when we're blowing glass. So let us know what is up. Edith's in the house from Georgia. Bill's trying to watch, but the Wi-Fi and internet is poor out in Florida. Hopefully that gets fixed up soon here, Bill. And we got your invoice fixed up too and sent back over to you. He's getting a custom piece made. What's happening, James? Nice to talk to you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the compliments. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Chunky leaves. How Christmassy. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, and that was just really a really nice, super sweet piece. And that took all 3 of us for sure to make that happen. It was nice having Chris on the torch, too. Then we went into Charles's piece, and this is just something that we've never done on the show before here, and it turned out amazing for a first try on the piece. I mean, I was thinking when I was going to make it that I might have to do 2 or 3 attempts to see how it goes. Of course, the most nervous part being making this stem and making it functional, making it hollow. And Chris did an amazing job. You can't doubt him because that's just who he is. And that's how it works. But take a look at it up close here. Look at that pattern going on in the body. You want a darker colors, not too bright with too much pop and action. Look at this beautiful handle. Holds super nice, super easy to pour. Look at that leverage. Super simple. You see the top here, he folded the lip on it, extra thickness up here, and actually, I don't know what the temperature of the box is, but I may be able to run over there in a second, and maybe Joey could take a look for me in a second and see if that topper's down, because we did make a topper for it yesterday. I don't think it's necessarily down, so unless you guys get lucky, we're gonna see, but it turned out really gorgeous, muddled colors, 3, the triangular foot situation, holding it up, and it's totally functional. It got hollowed out perfect. You could pour anything out of here that's not over 1 million degrees in temperature. Joey, maybe I'll just go over and check it out because it would be really cool to show you guys this topper. Would you mind checking what number 4 is at and see if that topper can be pulled out? Because that thing's sweet. So yeah, the topper's gonna be cool. We'll see. Uh-oh, Tanya's having custom withdrawals. Loving the white mug. Chris's little teapot. Loving the teapot. Loving it. Swirls, beautiful. Is it hot? Is it gonna explode on us?
I don't think so. It's about 180. I pull stuff out of the oven at that temperature all the time.
Well, it is a little warm. I'm not gonna set it on the top, folks, but I'll tenderly show you what it's gonna look like. Boom, oh my God. I don't wanna set it on there too much and shock this, especially with the folded lip. Yes, that's a great idea. Ooh, she's toasty. With all three colors, you got the purps, the blue, and the red, and look at this. Wow, and it fits perfect. Now, if that hadn't have fit perfect, then it would have been a little bit of a disappointing situation, but luckily, Chris nailed it as he does. Him and Joey were working in the big hole here all yesterday, and that is pretty darn cool. The only thing that could happen, and I'm not even gonna say it, nothing's gonna happen to that beautiful top. It is still about 180 degrees or so it's set on the box, and it was a little hot to the touch there. But that is amazing, and it does totally put the piece together. Super cool. We got a comment from Carol's excited for the 20th. What is the 20th? Oh yes, the virtual show. My brain instantly went to the 100th show, and I got lost for a second, or the 200th show, because a giant teapot would be crazy, or anything. We're gonna make some huge pieces for the 100th show. It's gonna be hardcore. But no jinx in Tanya, not gonna make it happen. And that's the deal. It's cooler now. Let's set it right on there. Dang! That really does, oh geez, you scare me, Marissa. That really does bring the whole thing together. That's super nice. So that's super cool. These guys are going, they're still in Pumpkin Town. You can wave at them on the way by over there as we head over to other town. Yeah, we're in virtual town. Little foot wave, is that what that was? I saw it. Oh, Michelle, well, come on over right now. I'm about to seal it off. Michelle's got something really exciting to show off, having to do with Sunday's experimental show. We filmed it yesterday or 2 days ago, and we made a pretty cool piece. Joey, Michelle, and I had nothing to do with any prompts we were given. It was just an idea she wanted to experiment with and check out. So she's going to be bringing it over here. And I know the show hasn't happened, but if you guys want to see how this piece came together and the treachery and the good parts of it, you can do that as well. It'll be coming out Sunday on our e-news. Here they are, water delivery. Thanks, Jackie.
Water delivery. All these pieces are lovely, but let's pause here for a moment. All right, we've got this one.
You want a microphone, or should I just hold this one up to you?
You just hold this one.
Here we go.
We got this one.
These flowers are not for sale.
We've got this one. And this one that wants to fall over.
Those are freaking hardcore.
Right? So these are the dahlias.
These come from the backyard or something?
Yeah, they're shedding. This one came from my house. Jumbotron.
Big boy.
All right, so what we're going to do is this.
What are we going to do?
We're scooting this over. I need the vase. Jackie's going to bring me the vase.
All right, the vase is coming.
So
This was made on Tuesday for the experimental show to preview on Sunday.
Vase delivery.
Vase delivery.
We had a plan.
We had a plan.
But Sam's out on medical and things just got a little crazy. So I said, oh my gosh, the flowers are on their last leg, so we're going to try something
Show
new.
that off first before, show it off to the camera. Look at that piece. So if you can tell, nothing, nope, just, it's good.
So
Look at that.
A is for the biggest flower. A, B, C, D, E is for the side flowers.
She's got them labeled. She said, I don't know if you could hear it, but A, B, D, C, E, F, K, and then she said it was good.
Oh yeah, you can hear me. All right, but I have one giant dahlia left in my yard. And so then I went to the flower farm and said, hey, can I have some other flowers? And they said yes. So Robin is eagerly standing by because she's like, does this item work? Let's see if she knows. So I'm filling each cavity with clear water.
Is that what they're called? Cavities, or are they pods?
Each pod / cavity /
Water flower pod. Oh, that one's a hectic one.
that one's a crazy
It
one.
can work, maybe. I don't know.
Kind of, but it's low. So, flower in my yard.
They smell great.
May or may not make it. Oh, it did. See how it's like so jumbo?
That's a big boy.
So what I want to do is be able to celebrate the flower without compromising it or having it all squished. Like, I mean, honestly, let's take a look at this.
I hate a squished flower.
When they're squished, you don't get to see them as well. So that was my theory, but I'm actually not liking it because it's a little too big. So here's what the theory was. And it would help if I had real snips.
Scissors?
Yeah, I have scissors. I need garden snips.
Snippers. Clippers.
Yes. So stunning. Like, look at how cool this is. So each one would have its own place. And Robin's nodding her head. She knows. She's done this. She's been there when you like go to put your flowers in a vase and they're all crammed in there and you're like, oh, this looks like junk. So
What the people are saying.
what are the people saying? There's another one. Am I in a good space? Maybe I need to scoot over a little. Okay, and let's do one of these.
Pinky.
So I went to the flower farm I was at and I was like, hey, look at this one. See how it grew like sideways? I'm like, I won't take your key ones that you're going to sell, but I will take your wonky ones because once they land in my vase, it's not going to matter. Look at how cool.
It's looking good.
Right? So now,
There you go.
The jumbo, here it comes.
dun, dun. I'll make sure that doesn't fall over. The dahlias are on their way out. We were digging up tubers last week, so I learned all that. But look at, you guys.
Dang!
Like,
Pretty
look at
nice.
how fun that is. I know, right? All right, let's see. I might like this, like that, and this over here, so you can have them at different heights.
Do you have any names for this specific vase?
No, you guys, it's a prototype.
Oh, well, I just wanted to know if you were thinking something up.
And if,
Super bloomer vase.
so you're watch Sunday's show. It was a comedy show. I don't tell Jake too much of what we're doing before we start because he's like, oh, I don't understand. So I just kind of went with it and I was like, here's what we're doing. And Jake and Joey helped make each of the pods. I talk about why I like clear because it allows for the beauty of the flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone here, Jackie, from the chamber, we're planning our holiday event. Can take a flower with her. Look at that.
The octavase. That could work.
Oh.
If we got 8 on there.
Yeah.
Imagine it was 0.7.
Oh,
Oh,
anything,
yeah.
right?
0.7.
Lilies in the spring when they like, so you can get the whole flower. Sometimes I don't like arrangements. They're so busy and so much. But just to have a beautiful lily that smells really good. Guys, I'm like super happy with
I
this.
want the prototype.
She wants the prototype.
Or I'll take the first off the production line. That is fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
A lot of positive comments on my chat.
Okay, good. I wish I could have, this guy was from my yard, bug holes and everything, but his stem is a little wonky, but like, talk about how fun is that? So here's where we get our color inspiration, our designs. You know, no one wants a mason jar vase, so instead, dun dun dun. I mean, you know, it's okay.
Well, that's beautiful.
Okay,
That
it's been
is
a pleasure.
gorgeous. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for that amazing demonstration, and that's going to seal the deal, folks. Well done. It was a beautiful show, and stay tuned for those. I see a lot of love on our 45 people watching live now, so wait till we bring it to Tuesday's show. It's going to be hardcore, and that's what we're all about. That's what we're doing, keeping it hardcore and making it happen, and that's what these guys are doing right back here. Look at Matt, how hardcore he is. Super hardcore. No reaction. I'll talk to you guys. Have a beautiful one. Watch that show on Sunday. You'll see it through the newsletter.